I'm going to create my database here. School DB. I need a user table. Save user table. Another table for student ID, name, and making it primary key, student. Done. I am going to create a store procedure which will do insert, delete, and update of user table. This is the store procedure SP user. You can get this store procedure in video description. Execute. Okay, done. Here it is. Database part is done. Now I'm going to create a web API project. Create new project. ASP.NET Core Web API. Core JWT example. I'm using .NET 5. Add folder for models plus user. Here is the properties. This is optional, and this one I am using for taking token. Okay, done. Same as I am going to create another class for student. Okay, done. Let's create repository folder. iRepository. User repository. Interface. This is my user repository interface. You can also handle it by generic interface. I also created that video. You can find out in video description. Same as I'm going to create another repository for student. Student repository. I'm taking two gets method here for testing JWT token. Done. First, open app-settings.json. Connection string, name, school GB, copy, done. And for JWT we need this one. Okay, this is my secret key. Whatever you want, you can use it here. Let's install some NuGet packages. Dapper. You can also entity framework. I already created that video. You will find it on video description. We also need course. And then system.data.sql client. This one. Okay, done. String connection string user list of user high configuration. This one is called DV. For delete method, async parameter mapping for store procedure. This is the store procedure and this method is for deleting any user. This method is for getting any individual user by its user ID. This one is for login. This method is for getting all the users. And finally, for saving users, This save method will call. This is the store procedure. If user ID is 0, then it will insert, otherwise update. Okay, done. Let's go to a student repository, create student repository. Okay, same as make it async, same type methods. I am using same type method because I want to test my JWT token. Done. Let's register this repository with service add scope. User repository. Okay, done. Now I'm going to create user controller here. Add controller API empty. User controller. This method will generate our JWT token, and I am taking that token into this token property. Okay, done. Let's create a student controller. Upon this, get one action result. This means without token, we can't get access to this action result. And I'm not set this line upon this gets to method action result. So token is no need for this gets to method. Okay, done. Now we have some setup of Swagger. These two part we have to add here for Swagger authentication. These two must be placed sequentially. Okay. And upon this, add controllers. Here we can set up our course. This is our course policy. And for JWT, this one. Video become long, that's why I'm not typing any code here. This part is for enabling course and this part is for JWT authentication token. Okay, done. Let's run our project and let's see our JWT token is working or not. Here it is. First we need to create our user. So user registration, try it out. Here it is. User ID no need. Token and message no need. Username will be ICare. Email ID abc@gmail.com. After creating this user, we should send verification link or code into this email. I already created this video. You will find out that video link in this video description. And password 123. Let's execute it. Okay, done. Let's open our database, table, user. Here is our user. Now I would like to generate our token by logging with this user. So go to sign in, username and password, try it out. Username ICare, password 123. Execute. Token is null. So let's see what happened. Okay, here I make a mistake. It will be user. Okay, let's run again. Try it out. 1 2 3. Execute. Here is our JWT token. Now I'm going to get access. Our student gets one action result using this token. So copy it, copy, and first I'm gonna show you that without this token we can easily access this gets2 method. Try it out, execute. Here is the debugger. Continue here. Here it is. Student list is empty. Let's insert some student here. One. Okay, go to browser, again execute it. Here it is. but we can't get access to this gets one action result. Here it is. It needs bearer, that means token. So how we can access it? Click on authorized. Here we should pass the JWT token value, and the format is here bearer space our token, bearer space, paste our token here, authorize. Here is login success. Now if I click on this execute of gets one action result, click on it, here it hits. Okay, continue. Here it is. Now if we want to secure this controller fully, so just type this line upon the controller name. Now without bearer token we can't access any action result of this controller. Try it, execute, it needs bearer, same as try it out. Okay, again I'm going to create our token here by giving username and password, execute, copy, authorize, done. Now click on it, execute. Here it is, student list, same as execute student list. So here I already created a basic Vue.js project by following this link. I will give this link in this video description. From this link you can get clear concept that how we can create Vue.js basic project and what we should install after creating that project. Let's back to our project. So what I have done till now, first I remove my hello world.vue page, and here I take some components what I need: login, register, one is layout, dashboard 404, and here is my router.js. First you will not get this router.js, you have to create this one. Here you can see a local storage name token which is currently null. Later I will set value in this token by calling web API. Here is my main.js. For these imports we need to install these packages. You will also get these packages in my video description. Please install it one by one. By this command you can create a Vue.js project. Okay, and here we can see a host name which is our web API's URL, default URL. I am setting it into a global variable which name is host name, global properties dot host name. I am using Axios for calling APIs. Now I'm going to run this project. I already make some design. So npm run serve. Click on this URL. Here it is. Sign up. This is my sign up form here. Username, email, password, repeat password. Currently we don't have any code, only HTML. So step by step I am going to bind our Vue.js with these controllers. First go to login.vue. Here is my vue.onClick. By clicking on it I can go to sign up page. Here is the method. So first I need to import some library here. Import from switch alert true. Return let's bind it. v.model user.username same as model user.with-password. On click it will call login method. This is my method. Check validation. If this username is null or empty, username focus and display message give username and then return same as for password. Return true. Okay, if this check validation is true, if username and password is given, then dot get this dot hostname. Hostname is from my global variable which I assign in main.js global properties.hostname. Okay, plus API. My API controller name is user. Sign in. It needs two strings. One is username. Another one is user.password. Then response if response dot data user ID 0. That means if user is valid, then I will set local storage dot set item token json dot stringify dot token. So this is my user object and I take token property in that object. If you are confused seeing this, please follow my previous video. And then response dot data token, make it empty, same as I am gonna take my user object into it without token. Because user is valid, that's why I'm go ahead going to my dashboard page. Dashboard. This dashboard means go to route. This dashboard, that means dot view. Okay, done. So this is my catch if it finds any error. Okay, so login page is done. Let's open our register page. This is my data. For registration page, we need username, email ID, password. Okay, let's bind this with our controllers. We model user.username, same as email, password, repeat password. After clicking on sign up button, it will call sign up method, same as by click on cancel button, it will call back method. Methods. This is my check validation. Username is valid or not, email ID is valid or not, email ID format is valid or not, password is given or not, password and repeat password is match or mismatch. Okay, done. This is my back method. After clicking on back button, it will go back to login page. After clicking on sign up button, it will call this method. After checking basic validation, it will call our API user registration method. Okay, if everything's good, then user will successfully registered. Otherwise, it will throw message here. Okay, done. Let's run our project. First, I am going to set debugger. Sign in, register. Okay. For checking our token, I am going to set a console log here. Let's see. Console log. This is my token. So let's run our project. Go to terminal, npm run serve. Click on this URL. Here it is. Sign up, cancel. Okay. Go to startup. We have to change this port. Open this one. Go to user controller. I set here to debuggers and sign in and registration API. Let's run it. This is my database. Currently user table is empty. Okay. First I'm going to sign up. Test gmail.com. Password 123, repeat password 1234. Sign up. Password and repeat password is mismatch. 123. Sign up. Okay. Continue. Successfully registered. So refresh this table. Here it is. Now I'm going to log in this page. If login is success, then it will go to dashboard. And if my login is success, I will also check my token is valid or not. Let's give our username here, password, sign in, password 1234, which is not correct, continue, invalid user, 123. Open your console for checking our token is valid or not. Sign in. Continue. Here is our token. And this is our dashboard. So everything looks good. Now with this token, I'm going to access our student controller and going to get the list of that controller. That means going to call this API. So I am opening dashboard.vue here. First template, then script, and then style. Okay. I'm going to take a table here. Import these two. Same as we need data here, and here I'm gonna take students list. Also we need method here. Get students. Okay. API name is student and method name is gets1. Student gets1. No need. We will get a student list in response.data. So this dot students equal to response.data. This part no need. Here I'm going to implement our layout page. So we need to import layout from layout.vue, and for that components okay, done. Layout and page title will be dashboard. Okay, so after calling this method, a student list will load in this table. So here is my for loop. Now I'm going to call this method in created, call it here. Okay, make it async, and this one is await, async, wait. This dot get students here. Okay, done. We also need to pass our token here. So for that, from our local storage we will get the token value, and we have to pass it following this structure: authorization, bearer, then token. and I'm calling this method as parameter this dot get token config. Okay, done. Let's run our project. npm run serve. Port become changed. We should make it constant. Because of that, I have to change it. Okay. Username, password 1 2 3. Sign in. Here it is. Continue. Here is my student list. So in this way, we can generate token by calling web API and can get access to others secured controller by passing that valid token. Let's see some point. This is my database and this is my student table, and I created a store procedure for CRUD operation on a student object. You will find this store procedure in video description. And this is the API project using ASP.NET Core Web API with JWT authentication. You will find this API authentication tutorial in my first video of this series. Let's open a student repository. Here I create some interface for a student CRUD operation. This one will do save or update. This one is for getting an individual student by student ID, and this one is for deleting a single student. And this is the definition or implementation of those interface. This one is for delete. This one is for get a student by student ID. And this one is for save or update, just like user save operation. This one is for store procedure parameters. Okay, and in a student controller, this one is for authentication. This API is for saving a student. This one is for get a student by ID, and another one is for deleting an individual student by ID. Let's open our interface. This is the Vue JS 3 project that I created in my second video of this series. Let's run this project first. npm run serve. Let's run our API project. Click on this URL. Password 123. So currently there is no student into our student table. Now I am going to start our Vue JS 3 front-end part. First I am going to take new file, which is student.vue. Template div script, no need, and then style, open router, student student. Student, and I will pass parameter here. Student name and component name will be student. Okay, done. Okay, done. Open dashboard. Another column for action. Here it is. Two buttons, one for edit and another for delete. This is the edit student method and delete student method. And here I'm gonna take add new student button. This one. And then student ID as parameter. This router push component name is student and parameter is student ID. Same as I'm going to create delete student method here. Also take student ID as parameter. Using axios. This is the delete operation of a student. Passing a student ID, and this is authentication token. And then after click on add new student button, add student method will call. At this time student ID will be 0. Okay, done. Let's open our student.vue page. Layout page, title will be student, and for that we have to define our components layout. This is our input field for taking a student name. This one is for role and this one is save action. In data we will take return student object, student name, role, and student ID. Methods, this method will get student information by student ID. This is our authentication token, so we need this method here. This one, passing it by headers, and we need a method for save this student by clicking on save method. This one, it also need passing authentication token, and you can see I use a method for check validation that is student name or role given or not. For that, this one. Here we have to import some libraries. layout, axios, and suite alert. Let's call these methods. If student ID is greater than 0, this one is my parameter name, then it will call this method, which is get student by student ID. Let's run our project. Click on this link, username, password, sign in. This is my dashboard. Currently there is no student. Click on it. Here it is. Here you can see ID is 0. Shakib 1. Save successful. Open our DB, execute SQL. Here it is. I'm going to add 2 more students here. Russell 2. Save. Rohit. Save. Okay, done. I'm going to edit Rohit. Sharma. Role will be 3333, and then click on save button. Here it is. The update is working. Now I'm going to delete Russell. So how we can do it? Just click on this delete button. It's working. Execute it. Done. I'm going to take www root folder here. Here it is. I'm going to take another folder inside www root, which name will be student X. Now we have to use here from form. Okay, let's go to a student class, and here we have to take some properties. Form file, another one is byte array, byte. Okay, done. Public static iWeb host environment, string message, files from files. Then I'm going to make student object files to null. Then I will save my student object here. If and files not equal null, string path, web host environment, web root path, this folder, if directory is not exist, then create directory. File name will be student pick underscore student object dot student id, and extension will be png. If already exists, then delete it. Using file stream, copy to message success, else if student id equal 0, then message will be failed. If equal success, then return okay student, else return okay. Done. Let's go to Vue JS. Now we have to modify something here. Here it is. This is our image part. This is our upload method. In return, we are going to take file and then file require, going to set by default, and default image which is in ss, this one .png. Okay, done. Let's go to save method. Here we have to use form data or form data new form data key in this student. That means this for loop will read each and every properties of this student. That means file stream, student id, name, role. Okay, so form data dot append this key and set its value. Done. Now we have to append our file here. So in our web API, property name is files. So files, this dot file, that means this one. Okay, and then we have to pass it in save host axios, and we are missing something here, which is upload image method. So here it is. Okay, it will save our image into project directory inside www.root, and we have another task here pending. Let's open our API project, go to a student controller, go to get by student ID. After getting student by student ID, we have to do something extra for getting image. This combine path and then read all bytes by path and take it inside image byte student property. Let's open our Vue JS. So we have to use this code for reading that image. Okay, done. Let's run our project. Click on it. Okay, we also have to run our web API project. Okay, done. Click on add new button. Click on it. Moshfik roll 5555. Save. Here is my image byte. This is my file. Currently there is no image inside student pics folder. When I execute it, here it is. This is the image. Continue. Here it is. Let's click on edit button. Student ID 4. Here it is. We can also update this image. Save. Okay. When I click on it, here it is. In this way, we can save image inside our project directory using Vue JS and ASP.NET Core Web API. If you like this video, then please like, comment and share, and obviously subscribe my channel for new video tutorials. Thank you.